Welcome to the wonderful world of Fabricmate systems where we put fabric on the wall. Today we're going to be going over some of the basics of cutting the track, fabric mounting frame, rail, trim. It's called a number of things in the industry. This is the heart of what's going to be holding the fabric onto the wall or ceiling. So we're going to go ahead and get started with a little bit of tips and techniques about some of the tools that you can use. Here we have a cordless chop saw. They're a little bit pricey, but these new technology, they last quite a long time. Really good for mobility in the field. Here we have another 7¼ inch Ryobi saw available at your local hardware stores. They're again a little nicer and lighter than the 10-inch saws that are out there, but if you have a 10-inch saw, that's perfectly fine too. We have them set up for a straight cut here, and we also have them set up for a 45, which we'll be demonstrating here in a moment in cutting the track. What I'd like to focus on though is the blade. We get this question asked often, what is the best blade for cutting the track? Most of your saws are going to come with the 7¼ inch or the 10-inch blade. That's a wood cutting blade. Very aggressive tooth pattern is not going to be the best for cutting your track. You'll get a lot of chipping, and it wouldn't be the best for your proper cuts. What we recommend is the 140 tooth, 120 on this vinyl siding blade. Irwin, Craftsman, a number of manufacturers out there make these blades. So you want the most fine tooth blade that you can purchase out there on your saw before you get started. So now we're going to go ahead and make the 45-degree cut on the cordless saw here. What I'm going to do, rather than turn the blade or the head here, is I'm going to go ahead and turn the track over. So there we have a nice 45. Oftentimes we will leave the blade in that position, and then we'll just go ahead and turn the product around here, the track around, and make another cut for what we call a reverse 45 on both ends. So you can see we have a nice cut. Oftentimes in the field, we'll take out the hand chamfer cutters, and we'll go ahead and decide where we want it depending on the length of our opposing piece. I'm going to go ahead and make the straight cut here, just for a demonstration, so that you can see we have a nice 45 ready to go onto the wall. So again, chop saws are great for the 45s. They're also great for your straight cuts. We recommend, if you're going to do a multiple amount of cuts on a job, try to use the chop saw. Eventually the hand cutters here will take their toll on your hand out there. We'll go ahead and make another cut here. You can see very nice straight clean cuts. So it's highly recommended to have a chop saw on the job site, especially if you're a contractor and you're doing a lot of these cuts. If you're the homeowner, the DIYer, you can get away with some other methods such as the hand chamfers that are available from Fabricmate on their website. Another method that's a little lower cost would be a hand miter box here. You can get these again at your local hardware store. Relatively inexpensive, about $12 or so for the whole setup, and they're adequate for small jobs if you're doing several walls in your home, say. So again, this is just the fundamentals of cutting track in the field, cutting it at the home. Chop saws, the right proper blade. You can use the hand chamfer cutters, and you might have some other methods around. A table saw, we've been asked, will a table saw work? A table saw will work. Again, we recommend changing the blade out to a fine tooth blade, and they will make cuts if you're doing them on small scale. So thanks for joining us. Once again, if you like this, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, and we look forward to seeing you on more segments.